somebody is if entering into the fifth day, the Bardo of Dharmata on the fifth day, calling the disease his name, and saying the noble son or noble daughter, and calling his or her name, and saying, kind of guiding him or her, listen carefully, don't be distracted. On the fifth day, so the purest of the wind element, so you will see the green radiant light. So in that time, on the fifth day of Dharmata, from the northern Amunga Siddhi Pure Land, so you will see the green radiant light, Buddha Amunga Siddhi, in a green form, and Chana Dorji, so in a holding a vajra, Dorji Jadam, the double vajra, cross vajra, female Buddha, Samaya Tara, Tamsik Dolma, together, Shaljone, in the union, Bodhisattva, Vajrapani, and Dipa Namsel, the Bodhisattva, and female Bodhisattva, as I show you the picture, so they're the 6 deities. With the Amunga Siddhi, Yapin Yum, and two Bodhisattva and two female Bodhisattva in the 4 direction. So appearing to the disease on the 5th day of Dharmata, Bardo of Dharmata, so out of 5 skandhas, the aggregate of formation, the purest, like the out of 5 skandha, the formation skandha in a purified state. So that's why you are seeing the green like a radiant light, and like now that light is coming toward you, because that light have so much power. The power is because of this all accomplishment wisdom. So you are out of 5 wisdom, your own accomplished wisdom, you know. So the all accomplished wisdom is like a coming toward you, like it's almost like a pointing to your nature of mind by your own Rigpa, because all accomplished wisdom is Rigpa, you know. It's like the radiating toward you, the green light, and there is many other, the bindu of the lights are also coming together with this radiant light from the Amunga Siddhi, Yap and Yum, so they're coming directly toward your heart chakra, you know, the luminous light. Coming directly to your heart chakra, you mean the disease who is in the Dharmata Bardo now in the intermediate state. And so Guru Rinpoche said that you have to recognize that the green radiant light which is coming directly toward you and so powerful, it's almost like 1,000 suns are coming together toward you. But the reality is it's not coming from outside, it's on your own Rigpa, the wisdom of all accomplishment wisdom is kind of you are witnessing, let's say, you know, it's pointing to the nature of mind. So you have to just recognize it's your own Rigpa. So don't create a separation and duality and then fear, you know. So this whole the game of the problem, fear, insecurity, all this jealousy and so on and so forth, or pride, everything because there is a duality, there is a separation between I and them, you know, and then the whole problem arises. the problem of hell, the problem of samsara, it's all because I am exist, and the hell as a separate entity exists. The other sentient beings as a separately exist, and the enemy as a separately exists, and the problem as a separately exists, and that's why all this the game of suffering begins. So Guru Rinpoche said, "Don't now you are in Bardo, so you should not create a duality that strong. Don't be create a separation. It's not other than your own Rigpa, the Rigpa of all accomplished wisdom." So sharanam jidoga nimigata mezu. So chaldang nyeri mebege tangyum sharmi chimbunga shosho gurum buchi guide. So don't be attached, or don't be like a kind of get aversion. So like a just resting in that light, the resting in that the light which is coming directly from the Amunga Siddhi Yabyum Buddha, male and female Buddha of Amunga Siddhi, from their heart chakra, the green radiant light coming toward your heart chakra. So just rest there. You don't need to hold on. You don't need to reject. Just resting and knowing before you resting on it, knowing it's your own Rigpa, it's your own nature of mind. It's not something else. That, because at that time, the same time, Guru Rinpoche say you will witness this the asuras, the out of six realm, the demigod, the asuras, the dim light, it's a red but dim red, which is imprint or habitual pattern of the jealousy which is accumulate in your alaya consciousness. So that is kind of projecting outside as this kind of red dim light, and that's an invitation to you to go to asura, the demigod realm. So it's coming together with the green radiant light. So I mean, again, don't be attached toward this dim light, and don't be scared by the radiant light, and resting in that knowing it's your own Rigpa. Telagawa machi te tu so chu thaudo thaudo thakpo wange o jango tala sarva tela denis so. So normally when people have too much jealousy in their day-to-day life, and that day might be a problem, because then this the jealousy in your alay consciousness, in your subconsciousness, so that become a force. If you accumulate a lot, that become a force you to attach to the dim red light, and immediately you reborn in asura realm, the demigod realm, and you miss the enlightenment opportunity in the Amunga Siddhi, Sambhoga Kaya, enlightenment. So so Guru Rinpoche says, so at that moment, no matter what happened, so resting in that green radiate light, which is your own, the all accomplishment Rigpa is pointing toward, it's your own nature of mind, and don't be scared, so and just resting in that luminous light, because it is not other than the Buddha Amunga Siddhi, just it's blessing, and Buddha Amunga Siddhi is not other than your own Lama in a form of Buddha Amunga Siddhi, and the truth is Amunga Siddhi is not other than your own nature of mind, it's just manifesting in that form. So at that time, so if you try to run away from the luminous green radiant light, I mean, you can't be run away, because it's your own light, it's your own, it's project from your heart chakra, and it's you're seeing the Amunga Siddhi in the northern side of where you are, and from there it's radiating back to you. Actually, it's in the very beginning, it all came from your mind. It just all project out from your mind, your northern side of the back side of the heart chakra, and projecting from there outside, and there you see the Amunga Siddhi and all the luminous light, and from there it's coming again back. So in the reality, it's your mind is projecting outside. So Guru Rinpoche says just you have to recognize that your own Rigpa, not other being, not other people, or so your own all accomplishment wisdom. So here it's all repeating. So Guru Rinpoche is saying, this dim red light is, not other than your own jealousy you have been accumulating while you were alive in the world. So if you like attach this time toward the dim light, and if you reborn in the demigod asura realm, and there it's all about fighting. It's just war going on. It's almost like it's just war going on in the asura realm, and from day and night there's no opportunity to liberation or enlighten or study or practice. Guru says don't attach to this dim light. So I think nowadays, what I really understand is it's how you apply in day-to-day life. Even for example, when you practice, it's not easy. When you need to practice, it's not easy. It's almost like a radiated luminous light. When you have to practice, when you have to go for teaching, when you have to do morning session, evening session. But if you watch like a TikTok or YouTube Reel or Facebook, or other social media, so it's a so easy. You just go really easy, and you attach to those where you don't have to put effort, and where they can entertain you a lot, where you don't have to use brain, where you don't have to put your attention, just so I think that's somehow the like when you practice, when you study the Buddhist teaching, it's just headache, and it's so much you have to put effort. So I think it's a kind of same that attitude if you built now, like that really not attached to those which are easy and entertain on wasting time and lazy, but more really putting effort and diligent toward practice and learning and improving and developing. So even in the Bardo, you can see here, so if you attach to those which is looks easy, looks you know comfortable, then you will end up in another lower, difficult, suffering realm. Exactly in a day-to-day life. If you choose easy life, you will be end up in a difficult situation. So we have to work hard, to practice or to in order to live. In Guru Rinpoche said, so if you are still difficult to recognizing, do our aspiration practice to pray to the Amunga Siddhi. So instead of resting in a green, luminous, radiant light, because maybe you are not familiar with the resting Mahamudra Dzogchen. So now we have to go for aspiration prayer. And Guru Rinpoche said, now full put attention and concentration toward the Amunga Siddhi Yap Yum, the full concentration on Amunga Siddhi, the male Buddha and female Buddha. And then Chema, and pray with me. Chema Trado Tragbu Korwar Chambeche Chadu Ishi Salve Welamla Chomden Tuyu Dubi Lamna Tong Yumcho Tamsik Dolme Jabne Chor Bardo Jikpe Tangle, Taldo, Sol, Yangda, Zope, Sanje, Saru, Chol. So this is the aspiration prayer. So you're praying, the disease is praying, and while looking toward the amongosity, male and female in the union, and praying that because of my jealousy is too much in my alay consciousness for many lifetime and include this lifetime, and that is kind of dragging me toward the asura realm, or like a pushing me or pulling me, toward the asura realm. So, but at the same time, that my inner, the all accomplishment wisdom, the radiant light is coming out from the Buddha Amunga city and inviting me, and Buddha Amunga city is kind of going in front of me and like inviting me, guiding me toward the Amunga city pure land. And then Yumcho Thamsi, so the female, the Buddha, the Samaya Tara, the Thamsi Dharma, is kind of pushing me from back toward the Amunga city, the Pure Land. Bardo Jigbe Thanglet so the father Amunga city and mother Samaya Tara, and you both are, one is kind of pulling me and one is pushing me from the back, and taking me to the Pure Land. Yanda Jope Sanji Saracho, please protect me, help me liberate from this samsara of Bardo, the intermediate state. So that's how you pray, really like as your father and mother figure of, Amunga City Yabum, and in a green radiant form. Theater Mugu Tapo Molam Tape, so Gurumpuji say, if you really make it the aspiration, the pray from your heart with your devotion, and Chomden de and that instantly, that instant moment with your great devotion, with the aspiration prayer, so you, the disease, will be like a kind of pull toward the Amunga Siddhi Yap Yum, the male and female Buddha, the Amunga Siddhi. So the light will pull you toward their heart chakra, and that you will instantly like a pull into the heart chakra of Amunga Siddhis, the heart chakra, and then instantly you will be in the northern Amunga city, Pure Land, and instantly you will be in the Amunga city, Sambuga Kaya, the enlightenment you will receive there. Rimba Mangdungo to be, yes, and then that's how you have to introduce many times. Guru Rinpoche say, so that's how we have to introduce the disease in the first day, second day, third day, fourth day, fifth day, because maybe she will be not karmic connection with the Ratna Sambara, or maybe not karmic connection with Amung Amitabh, or maybe not connection with the Vajrasattva, or so on and so forth. So now maybe she is connected with the Amunga Siddhi, So the most of the time that the color of the different deities, it's like when you see the different deities, so it all belongs to that out of five Buddha. For example, the green Tara is a green, so it belongs to the Amunga Siddhi family, and then the Manjushri is yellow, is Zambala is the yellow, is that Ratna Sambara family, and so on and so forth. So sometimes the different deities, so it's a different color representing the different family, and sometimes it's just kind of you connect the karmic connect with Amunga Siddhi. So this is what Guru Rinpoche is. If still somebody is not liberate and continuing on the 60 because of the strong karmic to be continue in the Bardo, in the intermediate state, and so the interesting karma is not the reborn in a this samsara is not yet matured, And in order to liberate, the blessing is not enough, the devotion, the trust is not enough. And then she is continue in the Bardo, Now she is entering into I think the sixth Bardo now. So nam di thamji sikpa ni thobni ni pe da nam pam. Jega na chi balak to pa. Sipe chole ndo wa thol wa shu.